Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and the next Extreme Z Awakening coming to Global Dokkan is this guy right here, STR EZA STR. Now, this guy is very, very good. He does become, like, because of the fact that he stacks attack and defense, he's very good for the long, difficult events. They also made him very, very powerful for Super Battle Road as well, because he does lower enemy attack when facing 2 or more enemies. I hopped into the Android 13 stage to kind of show this off, but, you know, started out with Cell in slot number 2. We already took out Android 14, right? So, the other thing that this Cell does that's very important to talk about is he sort of has a similar mechanic to the new Majin Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and the LR Int Cell, in that this Cell gets a lot of attack and defense with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Now, so we're at 200k attack and 96k defense. Let me check. Does this activate right away? Or does this kick in? It does activate right away. Okay. So this Cell does not work like Majin Vegeta and those other units. He actually gets his attack and defense right away. That's interesting. That's not bad. Because, again, you know, Majin Vegeta, Goku, a lot of them, they actually don't get their buff until they super attack. So 2.34 turn 1 is good. That, of course, is with Kid Buu, 50%, you know, attack buff. But remember, Cell is stacking attack and defense every single turn. So, like, there isn't really going to be, like, a highest attack stat we're going to see from him. I'm just going to keep the golden freezes next to each other. So, here we go. Another opportunity, by the way, for me to rock this Fat Buu right here. I've talked at length how nasty this Fat Buu is for a number of reasons. But him double orb changing is so good. Like, I even could have tossed in, like, maybe, like, that Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku or Majin Vegeta in here, and that would have been really, really powerful for this team, you know, even, and then, you know, just with, like, the SCR Majin Vegeta or the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, or something, like, we will be getting all the necessary orbs that we want, right? So, you know, it's just, and Fat Buu, of course, double orb changing. Okay, so here we go. Oh, but you know what? It would actually be better if I could have Cell in the middle, because I believe Cell gets Nightmare from Metal Cooler. Oh well, it's okay, it's okay. But Metal Cooler would definitely finish this 13 off. So we're able to get the 6 orbs again. So, dude, look at Cell. Alright, so, you know, Revived Warrior Team, Cell is definitely able to look pretty damn good. Pretty powerful indeed. What kind of attack set are we going to get from our boy right here? And he gets up to 2.67. So, you know, Cell is one of these units, if you kind of just slide things a certain way for him, he is able to put up some impressive damage numbers. I like what we're seeing from Cell. This is pretty good. Again, I for whatever reason, I have not been using this Cell very often lately. I feel like, I don't know, it's just I haven't been using, like, the Android team or what. But, like, of all the Cells in the game, I would say this STR Cell is probably the easiest to run, just because he has shocking speed, which, like, none of the other Cells have got, right? LR Int Cell doesn't have shocking speed. Tech EZA Cell, Int EZA Cell, none of them have shocking speed. It's only this STR one. So, say we wanted to use this STR Cell in the full power category team, which he was recently added onto on both Global and JP. You know, the full power team, we're actually going to be able to make use of that shocking speed link, right? So here we go. We got Kid Buu. We're under the threshold, actually. We are. So what I should do is, let me put Kid Buu right here. We'll take a little bit of damage, but this should ensure that Big Bad Bosses is active. So we'll be able to get that. Plus, we'll get all these key orbs. Let me get the green ones so that we're not healing up. That'll be important, because I do want to take a little bit of damage with Kid Buu, right? So we don't have Kid Buu's full passive here, but we are probably going to get Big Bad Bosses. Oh, right. No, I forgot. Yeah, Buu heals from Rainbow Orbs, so we're probably not going to get Big Bad Bosses here. See, the other thing Cell does, too, is on his 11-key super attack, he has an AoE, and he does heal. So, like, this Cell just has a lot of mechanics to him, right? Like, there's a lot of different things that he does. Healing, stacking attack and defense, getting stronger with a ton of orbs, lowering enemy attack when facing multiple enemies. He's got a good damn link set, you know, Revival, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, Nightmare, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. That's a good link set. You know, he also has Messenger from the Future, which I kind of skipped over, but, you know, that one is obviously not that great. But, like, a lot of these units nowadays, you know, like these Cell units, The issue, they've turned Cell pretty much into Kid Buu lately, like, with these Cell units, because he just has shit links every single time. Like, you know, in LR Cell, the main fault of that unit, well, there's two. One is his links aren't great. You know, key is a struggle for him. And then two, he does not get tremendously powerful until he falls below 30% HP. Okay, so this next turn we can see Big Bad Bosses. This Android 13, by the way, is an incredibly powerful boss. When he super attacks you, he will destroy your health. I don't think Metal Cooler will take enough damage. No, he's taking double digits. Okay. I should probably be able to use a... Actually, I bet I could use a Princess Snake right here. Yeah, because we're under 20% HP, so this will keep us with Big Bad Bosses active. And then we'll also go ahead and drop a... Are we below 80%? We are, but the issue is that Cell... Oh, man. No, okay, we're going to put Cell in the first slot, I guess. Okay, so, wow, he's going to be over 200k defense. No, wait, no, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, well, okay, whatever. Oh, it's because we lost Big Bad Bosses, that's why. Oh, Big Bad Bosses, it would be easy to get if we could actually, like, fall below 80% when we super attack, but, you know, a lot of healing from orbs and stuff like that. But there was Cell pretty much this whole run over 2 million, so let's keep going. We'll look at him on a couple of other teams, you know, see how powerful our boy can be. But again, Super Battle Road, he'll be lowering enemy attack, which makes him very, very good. Legendary Goku event and Infinite Dragon Ball history, he's stacking attack and defense, making him very good. So one really powerful aspect of this Cell is they made it so that he's good everywhere, which is something very valuable. Alright guys, so now we're going to try the Kamehameha team, which definitely is good, but, you know, there's still some weirdness here. With the new EZA for Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku here, this of course does help the Kamehameha team out considerably, because this guy does give 3 ki to all allies, which is very useful, but we got a pretty bad opening turn, really. I will still be able to get Cell a super attack, which is good, because, you know, we want to build up his attack and defense as much as possible with his stacking mechanic. We did not get 6 orbs, I believe, though, so this will be good to see. We have Fierce Battle, and I think that's it. That's the only thing he has active. I don't think Gohan has Kamehameha until he transforms. 1.7. That's pretty good. So that's no... he just has Fierce Battle, but then there's no support. You know, again, Gohan's not really a great linking partner with him. Again, Gohan... No, Gohan does have Kamehameha. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, obviously he would have Kamehameha when he goes Super Saiyan 2, but he doesn't even use the Kamehameha in his 12 ki version. He still got it, so that's interesting. Okay, so I definitely want to float off that Goku right there. The Tech Super Saiyan 2 one, because, you know, he's such a good support type unit. Well, with the key, which is really useful. Then, of course, we have Goten as well, who is an orb changer. He's obviously important when we're going to have units like this Cell around, right, who needs key. I did also bring in LR Cell to kind of link together with STR Cell, but, I mean, they don't really link the best until Cell transforms. It's just like... he's just so poorly designed. I just am not a fan of this Cell. Yes, to see, like, right here. You know, you'd think, like, why would they make it to where these two don't work together? Like, you know, I know people love this in LR Cell, right? He is very good. He's within the top 10 best units in the game. Like, you know, I'm preparing to do my top 10s all over the place, and, like, you know, this LR Cell is going to be probably in my top 10 best units in the game, right? Like, but... I don't understand why they so badly made him. Like, they designed him so horribly. Like, you know, I don't know. I guess it's just a thing where they're like, you know, here, we'll give you guys, like, a real trump card for, like, Super Battle Road, right? Because he is, you know, maybe the best Super Battle Road unit in the game. You know, he's within the discussion, I would say, at least. But, you know, I don't know. Him not having shocking speed right here is just the biggest L in the freaking world. Like, he should really have shocking speed. But then STR Cell, man, there we go, 2 million. Like, he's just looking very, very good here. Like, we're just, you know, going through Dokkan events. If you guys, like, I've done tons of videos with this guy, you know, taking him through Super Battle Road and all that stuff, because he came out on JP in what? It was the end of July, start of August, when Dokkan Fest Piccolo came out. No, yeah, it was August. It was just before the 300 million download celebration, actually. So, like, you know, I took this guy into Legendary Goku event, you know, Super Battle Road. You guys know how I do. Take him into all those different places. Then also, you know, tried him out on the full power Super Battle Road category stage as well. I believe did I use him when I no items full power? I might have. I might take Cell. Here's what I'm going to do. I usually don't do this, like, when a unit's about to come out on Global, and then I'll you know, take him through, like, another, like, Super Battle Road or something like that. But I think I will do that. I think I'm going to take this Cell through another stage of Super Battle Road. I'll just find out whichever one I have not used him on, and we'll go ahead and rock him in there and see how, you know, well he can perform. So even though this Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he's not as good for this team as, like, the AGL or the physical ones would be. Because if we had AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku in this slot, he'd be giving 30% attack to the cells as well, which obviously would be better, right? Whereas this Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku, he's just giving the key, but then he's also, you know, getting extra attack and defense per Super Saiyan 2 category allies in the rotation. But guess what? Obviously, the cells, you know, don't qualify as Super Saiyan 2 category allies, so not really too much of a buff there. Okay, double digits, yeah, that's where Int Cell is very impressive. His defense is so freaking high. But, like, this STR Cell, you know, his defense gets ridiculous as well. That's the thing with him. Don't expect to see him take a lot of damage because he is stacking that defense. You get super attacks, and he's stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. It's pretty good. I like this Cell a lot. I think he's a very, very solid EZA. Again, he's one I don't end up talking about much, but he's very powerful. There's no doubt about that. Alright, guys, so I'm actually going to get this one last attack stat for a Cell right here because we are going to have Big Bad Bosses active with the Int LR Cell right here. So we're going to get a really good attack stat for SCR Cell, and we did get the 6 orbs for SCR Cell as well. Just as long as LR Cell does not finish off hit right here, I don't think he should. Again, he hits hard, but not that hard. Okay, good. We didn't. And then SCR Cell 2.57 without support, just links and his power. Very, very good. He is very good. And then, okay, here's the double super attack. Remember, it drops down to, I believe, 10 key, because he super attacks starting from 10 key, I believe. You know, he could do a 10 key super attack, the Solar Kamehameha. Then 11 key is his self-destruct, and then 12 key is also the Solar Kamehameha. I'll definitely make sure to get at least one self-destruct in this video, I think. Alright, guys, so now we are on the Android category team, which, you know, the Android team and the Artificial Lifeform team do have a lot of overlap, and they're both really good spots for Cell. So, you know, on this squad, this is where we could see a little bit better from our boy Cell, but the thing about it is that Android 13, man, is just, he's so good for a unit like Cell before he transforms, but we can't prevent Android 13 from transforming. It's the biggest bummer in the world. Like, I would love Android 13 if he was an active skill transformation just like Cooler. It would impact it. It would just be so positive for him. It would be so good. But, you know, he transforms and he just becomes so mediocre, so generic. Like, just like, you know, if you're going up against a Goku enemy, like, yeah, he's guaranteed critting, which is awesome. But, like, you know, you're not really seeing anything special or different or unique out of Android 13. He's just boring. Boring and not that impressive. Like, again, like, you know, Cooler has guaranteed crits against Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. And then 13 comes out and it's like only against Goku. Like, they completely shaft my man. Like, it's just, it's real rough, right? Okay, so what I guess I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through the event. I'll probably stack up with Cell a little bit. We'll just try and see Cell get like a really high attack stat. You know, probably a rotation of the LR androids, you know, 16, 17, and 18. Probably the Tech Cell, because the Tech Cell is going to share some links with him, including Big Bad Bosses. And then, you know, after SCR Cell has built up his, you know, attack stat a little bit and we get a bunch of orbs, I mean, we could probably get him over like a 4 million attack stat easily, I'm sure. So, you know, let's sort of see how high we can get our boy STR Cell. Alright, guys, so we're still here on the Android category team. This is an opportunity to at least show Cell's 11 key super attack once in this video, which I think is important. Also, this in Android 13, the Fusion Android 13 right here, this is another EZA coming to Global Dokkan at the start of February, we now know, as part of the 7-unit Battlefield EZA. He's going to be really good with STR Cell, obviously. Also, STR Cell does still stack his attack and defense on his 11 key super attack. So, you know, he stacks his attack and defense still, and he does also heal the 10% HP. So, you know, like, there's not really a reason to avoid it besides just less damage that he's going to do. So, like, you know, on something like Super Battle Road, you know, when possible, going for the AoE is obviously a really good idea. So, all right, let's keep going. I'm going to let Cell, again, stack up, stack up, stack up. You know, we'll get Big Bad Bosses active and all the other, you know, links for him. I mean, we'll basically be able to get all of Cell's links, actually, because we'll get Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha. I think we'll get Nightmare and Messenger from the Future. I think the Tech Cell has both of those, doesn't he? He does. He has Messenger from the Future, and he does have Nightmare. So we're going to have STR Cell. All of his attack links are going to be active, and then he's going to have the 40% from the LR Androids as well. So it's going to be a really good rotation for STR Cell. Alright guys, so now we have the rotation that we're looking for. We got plenty of orbs thanks to Android 13. I do have to be careful here though. We can't give STR Cell STR orbs or we're going to heal all the way up and lose Big Bad Bosses. But that is the required 6 orbs right there. So now Cell's attack and defense should be through the moon. Yeah, 300k defense, over 1 million attack right here. Again, from the androids plus Tech Cell, we have every attack link for Cell active, plus this Cell gives, what, I believe 30%, and then the LR androids are giving 40%. So STR Cell is getting a massive, massive buff right here. Again, he might be over a 4 million attack set right here. Very close. One more super attack stack, and he would have been over 4 million. Like, he can hit very hard. He's just an all-around very, very solid unit. Is what this STR EZA Cell is. Like, again, strong. Like, you know, EZA continues to be the best thing ever. Just massively buffing, you know, these units and really adding a lot of extra firepower to many category teams, especially with how many teams this STR Cell is on. So there we go. There was EZA STR Cell. Let me know what you guys think of him. I do think he's very, very strong. Not really sure where I'd place him in, like, the top 10 EZAs or something like that, but I mean, I feel like he has to be in there because, you know, with his ability on Super Battle Road of lowering enemy attack and defense by 20%, which is really powerful. The stacking, which is great for Legendary Goku event. You know, just as good attack and defense at the start of turn. So he really, legitimately is good in everywhere, every single place. I mean, even for World Tournament at the 11 key super attack, he could be useful. So, like, you know, Super Battle Road, EZA, Battlefield, Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Dokkan events, World Tournament. Like, you know, if we evaluate units by how good they are across the entire game, this Cell has to rank near the top. Just, you know, they made him incredibly useful everywhere. He even heals. He does a lot. This Cell is very, very good. So let me know what you guys think of STR EZA Cell. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.